Hi, Harper's Bazaar. I'm Rob Lowe, and this is everything I eat in a day. First thing I do when I wake up is try to get as much espresso into my body as I can. If I'm lucky enough, my wife will bring it to me while I am still in bed. As I get older, and maybe as I retire, I'm looking forward to taking up watercolors and transitioning into tea. But I'm saving all of that until I'm much older. I am partial to Starbucks because you kind of know what you're gonna get. I mean, I know what my order is. It's just espresso and a infinitesimal amount of half and half. I run on that stuff. For breakfast, I'm a very light eater. If I do have breakfast, high protein, eggs, no toast. I might have a protein shake, Greek yogurt with some sort of maybe paleo granola. I'm not paleo, but when I can cut down, I do. Low carbs, high protein, try to cut my sugar. If I'm really on the go, I won't have breakfast at all. It will be an iteration of a sort of intermittent fasting. I don't do it as a rule, but I have no problem not doing it. For lunch, I'm usually at a studio or on a location working. So it's a function of when the company is going to break. By the time 12:30 rolls around, I'm ready to gnaw someone's arms off. Even before that, I start thinking about what's for lunch. High protein, so I'll do any chicken any which way. I like a Mexican scramble. So basically what you would have in your taco, but without the corn tortilla. I like all kinds of interesting salads with meat in them. Beets, couldn't do the beets, and then some change, and I'm down with beets. And I'll take it because they tell me they're healthy. I'll do a chicken parmesan without breading. I love an arugula salad with shaved parmesan, Caesar salads with big on the anchovies, bring the anchovies. I prefer fish for dinner more than for lunch. I kind of rotate through the same things, creature of habit. I like La Scala in Beverly Hills. Their chopped salad is amazing. I like the Ivy. Their lime chicken is great. The Palm. I love a New York steak. Sharp, crispy Pittsburgh on the outside, medium rare plus on the inside. No crazy sauces, and the GG salad is the best salad in Los Angeles. I'm really not a snacker. And I think part of it is because I'm working so hard that the meal becomes something to look forward to, and I don't want to ruin the meal. And I definitely keep my chocolate peanut butter protein bar handy. If I'm gonna snack, it's that, and also chocolate peanut butter cups. I also like old school peanut butter and celery. That's a good one. I like that. When it comes to anything, sweets over anything. Again, that's my Achilles. I gotta watch it. I gotta chill. I try to eat as early as I can. We all know it's best to eat early. A lot of it depends on how physical I've been, because on my days off, I'm always outside doing something. I'm surfing, I'm hiking, cross training, whatever. It just ignites my appetite. I have to really watch it. I'm dying by 6:15. If I've let myself get hangry, then I've lost the battle, because it could be anything. And it's not gonna be something I'm proud of. The key is don't be hangry, and then you can stick to low carbs, high protein, because you get hangry. By the way, it's all protein. The In-N-Out mustard fry, Flying Dutchman. I've been going to In-N-Out for years before somebody told me what that was, and I was like, yes. Then for dinner, it's at home. My wife and I are making something, or we're having something prepared for us, or we're having something brought in. Having been on a set with 100 people around me all day, it's hard to face going out to a restaurant, just the energy of it, because I love that. But I save that for special occasions. So I'm super happy to be at home with Cheryl, the boys, if they're around. I might treat myself a little spaghettini and meatballs, chili, great piece of fish. Indian food, love Indian food. Sushi, it could be any of that stuff. Sort of the spicier, the better. I know I like it if I'm sweating down the back of my neck and I look like Albert Brooks from Broadcast News. I like the idea of cooking. I like the idea of thinking of myself as someone who likes to cook. Do I like to cook? No. I like to eat. I definitely can cook a good sort of Sunday morning egg scramble. That really might be it. I've been too spoiled being surrounded by people who love me, who are willing to cook for me. My wife Cheryl, we've been married 32 years now, and one of the things that I remember falling in love with her about was that she was such a good cook and loved cooking for me. Her Italian, her pasta cooking, it made everything fresh, everything from scratch, salads. She runs her own company now, so it's very hard to get her to find the time to do it, but when she does it, I love it, and it reminds me of when we first started dating. Traditionally, it's like Chinese, right? That's Sunday. A good Chinese would be amazing. I could eat Mexican food every meal of the day. Carnitas is my go-to, and I don't think there's anything better than a fish taco done right. I also love Middle Eastern food, love Lebanese food, kebabs, meats, hummus. I just got back from a trip to the Middle East, and I'm a hummus freak, and I discovered that there they'll slice jalapenos and put that on the hummus, and it was a game changer. Jalapenos, the little tiny ones, slice them up, put them on the hummus, unreal. When it comes to drinks, water. I don't drink at all. That makes it simple. I'm not against a non-alcoholic beer. If it's lunch or like watching a game and there's chips or something out, for sure we'll do that. But at dinner, it's water. Every once in a while, depending on what the meal is, I might do a Coke Zero. By the way, even better, a Dr. Pepper Zero. If I'm being a bad boy and having a pizza, I'm a traditionalist. Don't come to me with lox and cream cheese on your pizza or pineapple. Just do not do it. Give me pepperoni pizza, maybe some mushrooms, onion, maybe some green olives, but that's it. My New Year's resolution was to cut sugar. By cutting sugar, I mean the obvious sugars. Ice cream can be my downfall. Salt and Straw here in LA, or on St. Patrick's Day, it's my birthday. And Salt and Straw on St. Patrick's Day comes up with a Lucky Charms ice cream. It's everything you think it is. I'm having it tonight. My grandfather was a restaurateur. He ran a restaurant in Ohio for 55 years, and they served burgers, fresh baked pies of all sorts. I'm partial to pies, cakes, all that traditional Midwestern comfort dessert foods. I do not like fancy desserts. I like hearty American classic pulled right from the 1950s menu. And that's everything I eat in a day. Thank you, Harper's Bazaar. And don't forget to check out Unstable, now streaming only on Netflix.